Can't wait. I loved it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I absolutely loved it. Hello. Hello, Marisa. Marisa? Marisa, I'm wonderful to see you. Hello, hello, Marisa River. Welcome to our live. Hello, Naomi. Welcome, welcome. Let me make sure everything is on and turned up. Hello, hello. Hey, Clyde. I'm so glad you joined us through the invitation. So excited to have you. And I have my Nicole. Hey, love. Hello, Rose. Hello, Box of Frogs. Hey, Mark. Hello, Dean. Welcome, welcome, everybody to Happy Gut Tribe. So excited to have everybody here on a Sunday. Almost, hello, love. Almost the end of March. I can't believe it. Hello, Neela. Hello, Peeping Thoughts. Welcome, welcome to everybody. I'm excited that so many of you saw the post I dropped last night in answer to a question about what to eat and not eat for diverticulitis. I'm just going to be launching into lots of goodies about that this week. Hello, Invite Healing. Hello, Mo Fami. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing names right. Hello, Melissa. I'm Julia Loggins. If you're new here, I am a gut coach and colon therapist in Santa Barbara, California. I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. I have a clinic in Santa Barbara. I have had it here for 4 decades. My specialty is teaching you how to heal your gut. Hello, yeah, baby. Nice to see you. Hello, Melissa. I am joined by my ride or die, Nicole, who is not only an expert in gut and kidney health, but a life coach. So we're so excited to be here, answer your questions, point you all in the right direction, and give you hope and inspiration, and tell you all about every little exciting thing that you can do to heal your gut and really get your life back. Hello, Mildred and Roxy. And it's just great to have you. We are live on TikTok and we are live over on YouTube where Nicole has got everything handled. Hello, user 98. Thank you for the follow. Hello, Julia Cook. Nice to see you. If there's any questions you have, leave them here. You are welcome also to send them to me in a direct message or sign up for a coaching call. It's really the best place. Mildred, sign up for a coaching call. It's really the best thing that you can do for a personalized healing plan that starts with the super practical tips, what to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner that fits your life. Most of the people that I work with have their gut isn't working, but there's other things going on as well, hormones, blood sugar. Um, all of it is tied into the gut, but it all matters when creating a personalized plan because it's not a one size fits all. But I do my best right here to share everything that I teach in my clinic. And hello, the real Joe. Nice to see you, Joe. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend, and I hope that you and your family, your husband, are doing well. Nice to see you, and thanks for dropping in. Big hugs to you. Hello, Serena. Hello, Andrea. So, if you are new here, Nicole and I are excited to share what we have learned, our own healing journey. If Nicole and I can heal, anybody can heal. We've both had very similar journeys of dealing with life threatening issues that we were told could not be healed. So we are here. We are here to inspire you and give you all the tools to heal your gut. Hello, my friend Kay. Hello, Deborah. Oh, I love that book. Nicole gave me an amazing gift for Christmas. It's a book called Signs. If you haven't read it, I had the time this weekend to read it, and it's incredible. I loved it. So thank you so much, Nicole. It was such a huge gift, and I so appreciate it. Hello, Nurli. What butter did you say? Well, you can use, unless you have a severe dairy allergy, you can use regular butter, but Nicole and I both use ghee. That is clarified butter, and that's what we prefer. Clarified butter, it's called ghee, GHEE. You can find it anywhere, and it doesn't need to be refrigerated. Thank you, Nicole. It's with all the things you gave me for Christmas were amazing, and thank you for writing that down for Kay. Kay, that is the butter we're talking about. It's clarified butter, and you can find it in any grocery store. You don't have to go to just a health food store. It tastes just like butter, and it is what Nicole and I use for cooking. It's amazing. Um, so we are excited to talk about any questions you have about food, but we talk a lot here about diverticulitis. I could tell by the amount of people that responded to the post I dropped yesterday about what to eat and not eat. I'm going to be continuing that this week, continuing that focus so that yes, I do work with gastroparesis, and happy to talk to you about that as well as everything else going on in your gut. Gastroparesis is when everything is just on slow mo, just totally slow motion. And it's honestly not uncommon. It's just often undiagnosed. What do I recommend for IBS? There's IBS is a big catch-all. It means that your gut is inflamed. So what I recommend is starting with my diverticulitis diet. It is the optimal place for really reducing inflammation, which is what IBS is all about, and making sure you get those digestive enzymes after your protein meals, food combining. If you walk through all of my videos on diverticulitis, you'll learn how to heal IBS. Sign up for a coaching call, and then we can focus just on you. Hey, Sexy Face. Hey, Minnie. Hello, SK. Also, for IBS, you want to deal with constipation and detox. That's my Happy Gut Cleanse. So all of my videos are going to help you heal IBS and reduce the inflammation in your whole body. And of course, that starts in your gut. And Kay, how are you doing? I'm so excited to hear how is your journey coming along? You've been doing so well, and I'm just excited to hear the next chapter. Hey, TJ Kennedy, so nice to see you. Welcome on this Sunday. Yes, does Ozempic cause gas and farts? Absolutely, it's really challenging for the gut. I've done a lot of videos about it. So it causes constipation. It can really severely challenge your gut and your digestion. For some people, that is long term. So if you are dealing with that, just drop in and do a coaching call. Diagnosed with diverticulitis and you're worried, Evelyn, do a coaching call and follow all of my videos. I talk all about it here. You can heal but there are protocols to follow. And will fasting help your gut? Um, fasting Fasting can help blood sugar. It can help reduce inflammation. To me, it really depends how you fast and how you come off of it, what kind of detox protocols you're doing while you're on it. That's super key. Most people don't talk about detox while they talk about fasting. Thyroid problems related to the gut. I work a lot with thyroid issues, and yes, although thyroid medication from your doctor may still be necessary, but the gut is definitely related. I do talk about SIBO. There and there is absolutely a link, as she said. I do talk about SIBO. That is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. If you have SIBO, that means you don't have enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach. So digestive enzymes super important, because for so many people, no matter what SIBO protocol they do, they get it again and again and again. That's really common with SIBO protocols. So you just got to get to the cause of it. And that is low hydrochloric acid in the stomach. That's why all those little critters are getting right on through to your gut. It's like a, so you want to start with my enzyme energy digestive enzymes, making sure that you have a stopgap for those little nasty critters. My Bugs Be Gone formula my clients have been loving that for SIBO. It is super well tolerated for people with small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. And, and then my diverticulitis diet is a great place to go for that. The thing about SIBO is people, like I said, people can end up doing SIBO protocols again and again and again. You really want to get to the source of it. I do a lot of coaching calls on SIBO. So hello, Teza. Nice to see you. So if you have a specific question about it, you'd like me to create a specific protocol for you, we'll do that on a coaching call. I have been so thrilled to see my SIBO clients not get SIBO again, because as I said, it's so commonly recurring. And that's not something we want to have. So if you don't know what SIBO is or the symptoms, it's an experience about when you have SIBO, you just have incredible amount of bloating and constipation no matter what you eat. It just doesn't matter. So that is that's usually the number one symptom of SIBO. Um, and hello, Rose, nice to see you. So that's a place to go for SIBO. My enzyme energy, Bugs Be Gone, great place to start. Of course, Happy Gut Cleanse, because you just got to keep it moving. People with SIBO are really commonly constipated. Hello, Toya. But thank you. Those are great questions. And the thing about SIBO is it's not new. It's kind of trendy because it's just doctors are just becoming aware of it and diagnosing it. It is diagnosed through a breath test. Your doctor can give you the test for it. It's commonly treated with antibiotics, but um, sometimes that works. But as I said, I see so many clients for whom that did not work for. So what we want is a long-term program that allows you to just bust that bloat and not be dealing with it again and again and again. Hey, Benny, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Teza, you're so welcome. If you have any more questions about it, just drop them in my DMs. Happy to answer them. And I have posts here on my feed about SIBO. And IBS. As I said, for anyone with IBS, anyone who has diverticulitis has IBS. It just means that your gut is inflamed. So, I mean, who doesn't have an inflamed gut? Probably everybody you know. And then if you get a more serious condition, that could be diverticulitis, it could be SIBO. There's a whole bunch of things. Bunny, you had a flare last week. Oh, I'm so sorry. How are you doing? Did you see a doctor? Are you on antibiotics? How did you handle that? Happy to be here for you, answer any questions, both Nicole and I. So sorry that you experienced that. For anybody who's new here and doesn't know what a flare is, that is acute abdominal pain, lots of bloating, and sometimes accompanied by a fever, sometimes a trip to urgent care. Right now, you're having your first flare. Oh, antibiotics. I'm so sorry. So, Kim, do you have my diverticulitis diet? This is the time to do a coaching call. You're certainly welcome to just walk through all of my videos because you will learn there how to heal. But I know from my coaching clients that it is, there's nothing like being able to just cut through it and have a plan created just for you, breakfast, lunch, dinner, something that fits your life. But Kim, my diverticulitis diet, super important right now, so that you know all the yes and no foods, and then digestive enzymes, really important, and then long-term healing plan. So if you're new here, I'm sorry for you to be part of this club, but my goal is that all of my clients are healthier in a year than they ever were. Um, do you have to use antibiotics or can it go away with a liquid diet? That really depends on whether or not you have an infection, and that is something that your doctor or the doctors at urgent care can decide. So if the doctor will make a decision if you are in pain, if you have a fever, if you need antibiotics or not. Um, it's up to the doctor. And if you've had more than one flare, then you know the signs and you probably know what it feels like. If you've never had a flare, then it's really only a doctor that can determine whether or not you need antibiotics. You're asking, somebody out there was asking, is it a book that I'm talking about for my diverticulitis formula? I have an online course that is called the Gut Fix Formula. And it's for anybody that would prefer to do that than a coaching call. It has 29 videos that you can walk through, and it will teach you generally how to heal. It's not the same as a coaching call, but it has all the information. It's on my website, which is a link in my bio. You've been doing bone broth 3 to 4 times a week, 157, and it's much better. Great, Dave. That's wonderful. So BP 157 are peptides that can help healing the gut. Our hyperbaric chamber is good for diverticulitis. Um, no, I wouldn't say hyperbaric chambers specifically heal diverticulitis. Hyperbaric can be good for lots of things. It's not specific for diverticulitis. Hey, Britt and Maddie, so nice to see you. How are you? We've missed you. I'm here with Nicole, and I'm hoping to hear a wonderful report from you, and would really love to hear how you're doing. So please fill us in. Is Protonox good for IBS? I believe that is an enzyme inhibitor for prohibiting acid in the stomach, usually for GERD or gastritis, not usually related to IBS. Nicole, what do you think about that? Usually that is something given for GERD or gastritis to reduce acid in the stomach. Actually, with IBS, you want to make sure that you do have acid in your stomach, otherwise food isn't going to digest. And hello, Dr. Malik, nice to see you. If you're new, we are here talking about diverticulitis and inflammatory gut issues. Nice to see you. Um, any videos on H. pylori? Absolutely. Only your doctor can diagnose H. pylori. And the symptoms for H. pylori are ulcers, GERD, gastritis, burning in the stomach. H. pylori is the number one cause of ulcers, GERD, and gastritis. If you have any of those symptoms, go to your doctor, get checked, get tested, and get treated. Super important for super important because untreated H. pylori can lead to all kinds of problems, including stomach cancer. So we don't want anyone to have H. pylori and be untreated. Thank you for that, Nicole. Hello, you're so welcome. Hello, Diana. Nice to see you. Hello, Trisha. Mm, nice to see all of you here on a Sunday. Hello, Sue. Welcome. Hello, Diana. Welcome to Happy Gut Tribe. If you just dropped in, I'm Julia Loggins, and I'm so happy to be here with you. How long do you do liquids when you're in a flare? Um, it really depends. Certainly, a couple of days. Are you on antibiotics as well? Because if you're on antibiotics, then it requires some food in your stomach to take them. Um, If you're not, then you can do straight then you can do straight liquids, aloe vera juice, bone broth. You're on antibiotics, then you'll need some food in your stomach. That would be some scrambled eggs or a baked, cooled, and reheated sweet potato without the skin. No skins. Check out my diverticulitis diet and check out my videos specifically about how to heal a flare. You just got home from the ER with your second diagnosis. Diane, oh my God, I'm heartbroken. Do a coaching call. We can't have this happening to you. Hello, Cowboy Dark Guy. Um, Hello, Jeff Perlman. Nice to see you. Thank you for everything you do, for all the entertaining videos. For anybody who is interested in not only sports, but just a really unique point of view about our world, Jeff Perlman, just you'll find him on here on TikTok, and you'll find all his books. Just wrote an amazing book about Tupac. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hello, Carol. Hello, Michelle. So Kim, if you don't have my diverticulitis diet and my whole program, you'll find it all at the link in my bio and my website, which is cleansingforenergy.com. And then, of course, you really want to check out our Facebook page, which Nicole has done an amazing job of creating. It's an open Facebook page. It's called The Happy Gut Tribe, and it has amazing recipes. For anyone with a sensitive belly, and it has all our favorite foods and products that we love. Thank you so much for pinning that so that everybody can find our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Hello, Connie. Hello, hello. So nice to see you. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you healing? What's happening? Hello, Granty. Hey, Connie, is it okay to take Happy Gut Cleanse during a flare? I don't recommend taking really any supplements during a flare. The time to really take it is, of course, before, so that you don't get one and then after. But I don't recommend supplements during a flare. It's just, except, the only thing I recommend during a flare: bone broth, aloe vera juice, and of course, castor oil packs, which are done externally. Um, so, thank you. That's a great question. I just feel that it's just most important. If your gut is inflamed, then you just don't want to add anything to it, even something that is going to actually help you heal, shrink, and empty those pockets, because that is the goal. The goal is to heal, shrink, and empty those pockets. And I'm going to be dropping a video on how to avoid diverticulitis surgery. That's my video I've been working on. Because that is my goal, for all of you to be able to avoid that. And I've had a really good run with my clients in the last couple of years. We've had nobody getting surgery in at least the last couple of years. So everybody has been able to avoid it with coaching calls and using all the protocols that I teach here. So that is what I want for all of you. Hello, Hassan. Um, mm. Hello, Rage Kermit. Hello, Lone Wolf. Um, Diane, how long does it take to empty them while drinking bone broth and aloe vera juice? There's a lot more to it than that. And it really depends. Everyone is different. That's what the coaching calls are about. Everyone is really different. And so bone broth and aloe vera juice are a place to start. It's not the whole program for really emptying and shrinking those pockets. But as I said, I've had, yeah, do you have it's a great question that Nicole is asking. Do you have an infection right now? And that would be something diagnosed by doctor or urgent care. Hello, Catalina. Nice to see you. Hello, Ashok. You have an infection and you're on antibiotics. I'm assuming usually clients or followers are on antibiotics if there is an infection. That's something your doctor, of course, would be prescribing. Um, Hello, Kathy. Hello, Jamaleth. Nice to see you all if you are new. Mm. Hello, Sally. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for dropping in. We are talking about diverticulitis and healing and shrinking those diverticulitis pockets. Just like Nicole said, if you binge watch my videos, I will walk you through how to do it. And one of the things that what I do in a coaching call is really break down your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, every piece of your day. I have almost never had a coaching call where someone isn't following my diet, but because it's so hard to see all the little things that any one of us does, there always are a handful of things that are causing more flares. And that's my job to find those. Um, a lot of our tribe is leaving us guessing. We need more information. Yeah. Yes, that is true. Um, so what we need, yeah, the more information that you can give when you ask a question, the better. What's the difference between an infection and a flare? A flare is the actual pain. And then the infection is when those diverticulitis pockets get infected. And Evelyn, only your doctor or urgent care can diagnose whether or not you're actually having an infection. The symptoms are not only bloat and pain, but a fever. And like I said, if you are having acute pain or a fever, then we want you to go to urgent care or see a doctor immediately, because at that point is when you may need medication and your doctor will treat you for that. My job is to make sure that my clients are not getting to that point and then healing on a basis where they are actually treating their condition. And as Connie said, also chills, absolutely. Blood work, yes, exactly. White blood count or high. All of those things are part of your diverticulitis diagnosis. Because if you have an infection, your white blood cell count is going to be high. It's going to show up on your blood work. That's something that your doctor will do for you. And then, as I said, what you're going to find here is a program to shrink those pockets and heal. And and if you want inspiration, then check out the reviews on my website for my products and my coaching calls, because what you're going to read are the stories of people who have healed. And and that's the goal here. Good to see you again too. Thank you so much, Aton. Nice to have you. And oh, I love your beautiful, beautiful crown and angel wings there. Thank you for bringing that into my energy. Hello, Nellie, 1998. Hello, Juniper. So nice to see everybody here. It's funny when can you advise on an anal fissure? For something like that, I would advise you see a proctologist. That is a specialist who deals with that part of the body. I have been getting a lot of questions in my DMs about things like this because of the video I dropped on sugar for hemorrhoid relief. But I suggest that you see a proctologist. And I've talked about that on my feed. That is a specialist in this area. Um, so, and there are sometimes natural remedies work, but when they don't, you want to make sure you see a doctor. Hello, Eric Felice. Nice to see you. Anal fissures are really uncomfortable and painful. Sometimes they require surgery, but not always. And certainly you want to make sure that you are not constipated. So aloe vera juice is fantastic for that. Staying really alkaline, not eating anything hot or spicy. Hello, Paula. Nice to see you. Thank you all for being here. Um, we're Nicole and I are just so happy to have you. And hello, the Who, and who TF is. Nice to have you. If you're new, we're so happy to have you. Check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Nicole is always dropping the most amazing recipes, and I have a blog that is going to drop, and Nicole, it's going to have your pancake recipe on it. I'm so excited to share it with everyone on my email list. Hello, Samira. Nice to see you. Welcome to Happy Gut Tribe. We are talking about inflammatory gut issues, especially diverticulitis. Hello, Belle. Um, and we are also talking about anything related to healing your gut, IBS, SIBO, diverticulitis, hemorrhoids. Like I said, I have had a lot of DMs because of a video I dropped on using a paste of white sugar to help heal hemorrhoids. It is a tip I got from a labor and delivery nurse. So happy to always just be passing on things that Nicole and I learn that can help your natural healing process. And um, and if you are frustrated, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're watching my videos and it just seems like a lot of information to take in, that's the best time to do a coaching call and just get it broken down one on one. Sometimes, everybody, we all learn it differently. Some of us learn by watching, by listening, some of us learn by seeing. I mean, I learn best on a one on one basis. So, whatever works for you, I want to just try to present with you for you as many ways to get the information as possible. A paste of white sugar. Yes, if you have hemorrhoids, a paste of white sugar, you can rub it on your bum and leave it on overnight. It was a little trick from a labor and delivery nurse who left it on my page a few years ago. And apparently, people have amazing results with it. And it is, of course, for external hemorrhoids only, not internal. Um, and there's other things that of course you can do, but I think anything that can help heal us naturally is an information that I'm happy to share, especially some things that don't have a downside to them. As I said in my post, it's probably the only post I've ever done on anything positive about sugar. Your son is diagnosed with a gut disorder. It's I um, Corey, I think maybe it didn't come through here because what it says here is your son's been diagnosed with a gut and brain disorder. Am I familiar? Yes. Actually, every disorder of the gut is a gut and brain disorder. Every disorder of the gut is because they're connected. So yes, I'm entirely familiar with that. I've been doing this 40 years, even before medical science connected the gut and the brain. So, what are his symptoms and what exactly was his diagnosis? And is he receiving treatment now? But I'm glad you're here, and if you're new, welcome to our Happy Gut tribe. Um, and if you have any more specific questions, you're welcome to drop them here, or you are also welcome to send them to my we'd love to learn a little bit more about the actual diagnosis. So one thing that I feel is really important for us to share is that, you know, my own experience with diverticulitis was so key in becoming a gut coach, being told I wasn't going to heal and being told that those pockets could not shrink. And I had a colonoscopy a couple of years ago where my doctor said that if not for my big stack of medical records, she would not know I ever had anything wrong with my gut. I think that is just so important to share because what Nicole and I are here for is to inspire you and to give you the tools to allow your own body to heal itself. Hello, Angel, and hello, Marty. Um, and I know it was a pretty incredible moment, definitely. Um, I mean, there are those moments when, sort of the lights go on. And I will say, Nicole, what's really not going to surprise you at all is this is a colorectal surgeon who told me that, but then also did not ask how I did it, wasn't at all interested in how that came to be and how I help people do it. Not at all interested. No. You know, disheartening, but not surprising. Um, would love to know how I healed my gut. Then definitely, I share my story in so many of my videos and I share it in depth on my website, in my biography. I spent most of my first 20 years hospitalized. I was told I would not live past 17. I had autoimmune disorder. Um, I had rheumatoid arthritis. My gut bled from one end to the other. If you binge watch my videos, you will hear my story again and again. And healing my own gut was I'm my first client, and I became the gut coach that I did not have. So Nicole and I always say, if we can heal when we were told that we would not survive, then anyone can heal. And the tools that I use to heal are the tools that I have taught in my clinic for the last 42 years. And it's been thrilling to see gut health become popular, but there's also a lot of misinformation out there. You're in a flare, you're on amoxicillin, you were careless. Oh, Tupi, I'm heartbroken that your sister passed. My sister is my best friend, and I can't imagine losing her, and I'm so sorry. I totally understand you going off your diet. Um, Send me a DM and let's talk about how we can get you back on the path. I'm doing videos all this week for people that are new, introducing them on how to heal. So maybe this is a good moment for you to just come back to it. But if you could use any love and moral support, I'm here for you. So please send me a DM, okay? You have diverticulitis and you're watching more and you just found me. Corey, welcome to my page. Um, I'm glad you found me too. I'm sorry you have diverticulitis, but my goal, which I see happening with my clients, is that 1 year after diagnosis, they are healthier, happier, stronger, and more vibrant than they were 5 years before their diagnosis. That is my goal. So, stay tuned, stay with us, come to the TikToks, do a coaching call, and let's do it. Um, and if you need the fastest way to jumpstart your healing is to do a coaching call. And I make my coaching calls so affordable so that as many people as possible can do them. So I've been diagnosed with uterine fibroids, and you really suffer from that. Yeah, has a doctor suggested surgery? If you're really suffering from your fibroids, I'm wondering um, if your doctor has suggested surgery. Sometimes, I mean, many women have fibroids that do not require surgery, but if yours are creating pain or blockages, I'm wondering if you've had any doctor suggest surgery. Like I said, uterine fibroids don't always require surgery, but sometimes they do because sometimes they can cause a blockage. So please give us more information. And thank you, Nicole, for dropping that. You're on antibiotics because of a flare. I am so sorry. You're in the right place. Please watch my videos. We want to make sure that this is the last flare that you have. That is my goal. That's Nicole's goal. Make sure you get my diverticulitis diet. For anybody on this call today, if you don't have my diverticulitis diet, send me a DM and I will send it to you for free. Okay. So send me a DM. I will send you my diverticulitis diet. That is just one of the places for you to heal. You have nausea? So Yamila, do you have a diagnosis for why you have nausea? There's lots of reasons a person can have nausea. Some of them require medical intervention, not always. The doctors can't explain it, and you have constant nausea. Send me a DM. Yes, send me a DM. So constant nausea. It could actually. Oh my gosh! Somebody sent me Janine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Oh, Yamila, you're so welcome. So, do you know, um, Nicole, please jump in here on nausea. Do you know, one of the first thoughts I have is this actually could be coming from something external in your world. Yamila, do you work a place where you could have toxins in the world? Are there odors, or are you living in what we call a sick building? Yes, putting something sour on your tongue. You work from home. Okay. Are you nauseous all the time? Food allergies can cause nausea. Um, do you know also smelling? Nicole, have you ever done it where you smell, you have nausea all day, every day, and doctors don't diagnose it? Have you ever been tested for mold or something called MCAS for mast cell? Some smells are worse. Wow. Yes. And do you have anxiety? Because anxiety and nausea go so often together. Panic attacks and nausea go together as well. But that's a great question. If you're also dealing with anxiety, um, yeah, thank you. Great question. I have a client whose, autoimmune issues also affect that sense of nausea, but it's just one of the worst feelings. So my heart goes out to you. And Nicole and I are definitely like trying to talk through. You have Hashimoto, okie doke, and so um, are you? I would suggest that you try my diverticulitis diet. I don't know what your diet is, but there may be something in it that is triggering you. So just send me a DM and I'll send you my diverticulitis diet for free. Do that for the next 3 months because there may be something you're eating that's triggering it. And does anything specific trigger it? And also, are you chronically constipated? Because constipation can also trigger nausea. Hello, the Empress. Always lovely to have Empresses on my live. Um, Smells or stress. So, stress causes the nausea. So, Nicole's question, do you deal with anxiety? Um, it is 4:36. Wow, amazing. Um, and Jess, send me a DM. I can't actually. Yes, I think anxiety is the link. I think it is absolutely the link. Uh, so, good question, Yamila. If you'd like to do a coaching call, I will be happy to dive into this with you. You can sign up on my website. I'm so sorry. Nausea is a horrible condition. Hey, Natasha. Hello, Golden Sites. It is 4:36, and we are. Oh my gosh, 20 minutes left. Send me a DM. Golden Sites, where are you? We like anything. Have a blessed day. Golden Sites, golden, I like that. I like that name. Anything that is golden these days is quite uplifting. And if you are new here, welcome to the last 20 minutes of our Happy Gut Tribe. Make sure you're checking out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Binge watch my videos. I'm doing a lot of videos this week for people who are newly diagnosed with diverticulitis so that you really get the keys for how you can heal and shrink those diverticulitis pockets. Hello, L something 503. Nice to see you. Hello, Rachel Jones. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Um, and thank you again, Nicole, for being here. I am very happy to be here and happy to have the sun out today. Hello, Grazie Harris. Nice to see you. And hello, Lady 869. Well, some wonderful, great group today. Amazing questions. Thank you to everybody. For everybody who has just dropped in, if you don't have my diverticulitis diet, please leave me a DM and I will send it to you for free. It is the place to start for healing your gut. Please, yeah, check out my website, cleansing4energy.com. Hello, Manuel Juarez. Nice to see you. And you can also sign up for a coaching call. It is the fastest way to shortcut your healing journey. You are certainly welcome to binge watch my videos because I will teach you step by step by step how to heal. Hello, sunlight. Nice to have sunlight. We finally got some sunlight today in Santa Barbara. I hope what's happening with weather in Long Island, Nicole, and how are you? It's been a crazy week on my end, so it's wonderful to see you here. Hello, Galaxy Latino Gift Shop. Welcome, welcome. Nice to have you. Hello, Janet Evans. Nice to have you as well. I hope that for everybody here on this Sunday, that you've taken some time to breathe, some time for yourself, even if it's just showing up for this live. Just take a deep breath. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm usually moving pretty quick through the day between coaching calls and clients in my clinic, which I would love to be able to see all of you here in Santa Barbara. It's a beautiful place, an hour and a half north Los Angeles. You're good and busy, busy, and I miss you too. Nice to see you today, even if it's just through the airwaves. Sending you so much love. I hope that I'm glad that you're doing good. Hello, Mary B. Nice to have you. We have 20 minutes left for everybody who is here. Watch the videos. If you have any questions, send me a DM. Um, Nicole, I have lots of people asking me on their comments on their videos how to send a DM. Sometimes I'm not quite sure how to answer that. Um, and and or it doesn't seem like my link is working, but I know my link is working. Maybe that's just what comes with the territory. Hello, Kachik. Hello, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. And one thing about our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, it is easy to get to, it's easy to access, and all the information there is free. There's also a ton of free information on my website, on my blogs, lots and lots of information. But videos are a great place to learn, and we love our lives. Um, Hello, Nabil, Boo, nice to see you. Cindy, nice to see you. Nice to have everybody here. And quiet over on YouTube. Um, but it's so good to be here, and we are excited. I'm excited about the videos that I'll be dropping this week. I also had someone ask about a gut safe pasta recipe for a tomato free tomato sauce. I'll be dropping that here later this week, and I'll also drop it over on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page, which is a tomato free, garlic and onion free marinara sauce for gluten free pasta. That is inspired by a follower whose daughter has GERD. So I will be dropping that later this week. Hello, Carlos. And if, by the way, because you don't want to be eating cooked tomatoes, if you have any gut issues at all, cooked tomatoes are so acidic. Also, we'll be dropping a video about coffee. No coffee on an empty stomach. Low acid coffee is the best kind of coffee to be drinking. If you have a flare, matcha or green tea. Um, and if you have a question, you can always send me a DM. Hello, Del Sombrero. Nice to see you. Hello, Uncensored. Hello, the carnivore endodontist. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. A carnivore endodontist. Nice to have you. I have lots of questions about being carnivore. For any of you, if you're wondering about being carnivore, the most important thing about being carnivore, if you have an inflamed gut and gut issues, IBS, diverticulitis, any of those, is to make sure that you are taking a digestive enzyme after your meals, and your meals are going to be protein meals, because if you try the carnivore diet and you have a gut issue, meaning you have low hydrochloric acid in your stomach, you are not going to break down that protein, and you could get very bloated and very constipated. So digestive enzymes just are the game changer. I don't think I digested anything before I found them. For people that have sensitive bellies, for people that have SIBO, IBS, diverticulitis, all the gut issues, one of the major symptoms is having low hydrochloric acid in the stomach. And for me, a digestive enzyme was just an absolute total game changer. It's great for busting bloat. It's great for allowing food to just pass through you without a huge blood sugar crash and needing to take a nap. If you need to take a nap after you eat, you're not having enough hydrochloric acid in your stomach, and your body is working really hard to break down that food. That also leads to constipation and a whole host of other issues. Hello, Nora. Hello, Masia. 15 minutes left. And if you have any questions, you can leave them here after our call. I'm just checking out YouTube, which has been quiet these days, but excited to see everybody here on TikTok. And you can also find me, of course, over on Instagram. And it's our Mary. Hello, beautiful Mary. Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. How are you? How are you? What trouble are you getting into this week, Miss Mary? This is our friend Mary. Hello, beautiful. Mary, so nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out with us. You take betaine HCl and your SIBO is fixed. Yay, PJ party. Yes, 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 yes. I'm jumping up and down. I love it. Yes, I love it. Congratulations. I'm thrilled. Hello, Mia. Um, oh, Mary, we are so happy to see you. How's life? What you doing? Um, tell us all the stuff. Tell us all the juicy stuff. You have diverticulitis. You have to take a something. I'm not quite sure what it is. You're taking MMTL. Um, you both made chicken kebabs. Oh, wow, that sounds yummy. Um, that sounds very, very yummy. You guys are both on the chicken kebab train. So tell me, each of you, how you made your chicken kebabs. It was delish. Oh, how did you, was it planned? A twin chicken kebab dinner? So tell us how you did it and what's on it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting very hungry. Hello, Shirley. Welcome, welcome, Fire. Nice to have you. We are talking chicken kebabs with Mary and Nicole. And uh, take the mic, Mary. Take it away, Mary. And Nicole, you're welcome as well. Please just drop in and let us know what wonderful thing you did with chicken. Hello, Ms. G. Hello, Spud. Um, nice to see everybody here. Thank you, thank you. I am actually having my husband bought me the most amazing wild salmon, and I cut some up and put it in the freezer, and it's thawed out and it's going on the barbecue just as soon as I get home. I know, yum, yum, yum. And because it is light, so late now, well, I always take my dogs for a walk, even if it's completely pitch dark, but it's really fun to be able to do it when the sun is still shining. Do you love salmon? I love salmon. It's my favorite. I was kind of losing taste for it, but my husband found this amazing salmon from New Zealand that my love affair with salmon is completely renewed. And so he bought a huge piece, and I cut it all up and put it in the freezer. It's amazing. So let's talk about Faroe Island. Do you know actually? This is even better than Faroe Island. If you can believe it, it's called Arctic and it's from New Zealand. So it's even better than Faroe Island, which is what he usually gets me. I know. It's insane, huh? And yes, I cook it and that does kill everything. And also PJ Party, I take my hydrochloric acid digestive enzymes after it, and I do not eat raw fish. So yes, I cook it. I eat lots of fish. I eat fish every day. I eat canned salmon and sardines for lunch. And even if I'm having something else at dinner, whether it's turkey or lamb, I have fish almost every day for lunch. You quit sushi, yes. You do love shrimp. Oh, I love shrimp too. Shrimp on the barbecue. But yes, I don't eat raw fish. I just don't really want to have any experience of those nasty little critters in my gut that I did not invite. Hello, Cruising with Trevor. Hello, Fab. Hello, Sheppy. Nice to see you. If you have any questions about diverticulitis, check out the video I just dropped last night on what to eat and what not to eat. And if you send me if you DM me your email, I will send you the diverticulitis diet for free. And please check out all the amazing new recipes. So delish. The amazing scallop potatoes with no dairy, the amazing pancakes over on our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. Hello, Eminem. Hello, Lenore Hunter. Nice to have you. Nice to have everybody here. 10 minutes left. And we are And we are just answering questions here about everything gut related. We've been talking tonight about SIBO. Hello, Ivan. We've been hello, Sabin. Nice to see you. We've been talking about SIBO, IBS, which is diverticulitis. If you have diverticulitis, then you likely have IBS, even if no one ever diagnosed it. Um, so many of the clients I talk to who have diverticulitis had all the IBS symptoms, but nobody ever diagnosed it. And that's not uncommon. You're on your second day drinking aloe. Yay, Renee. That's awesome. That's great. How are you doing? How much are you drinking? I hope it's loosening everything up. Um, and I hope that it's helping your gut, calming things down, feeling better. If you don't have my diverticulitis diet, then send me a DM and I will send it to you for free. For everybody here, I want you to have it. It is your game plan for the next 3 to 4 months at least. Hello, Elaine. Hello, Mrs. Jamal. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see all of you here. Mm. I often, you've gone no dairy, but you still have burping at night. So burping, if you get couch potatoes, send me a DM and I'll send you the diet plan. Um, you're on a GLP-1 and the aloe keeps you regular. Yes, absolutely. So you're still having burping at night. And you've been, hello, Linnell. So good to see you. So burping at night. Are you food combining, person with burping? Because if you're eating proteins and carbs together, that can cause burping. My Happy Gut Soothe is an amazing burp stopper. Yes, thank you for that. Linnell, how are you? Thank you so much for all of my amazing gifts and roses. Diagnosed with heavy metal toxicity. Wow. So I hope that you are doing all the things to move those out of you, right? Colon hydrotherapy, uh, activated charcoal, all the good things. There's one other supplement that is my favorite, but it's flown out of my head at the moment. What is your protocol for getting rid of it? Hello, Seraphim. Gosh, thank you so much. Oh, Lynn, thank you so much for my hearts. So tell us your protocol for getting rid of heavy metal toxicity. And I'm so glad that you were diagnosed. That actually could be Nicole, for that lovely person earlier in the call who is dealing with nausea, that could also be heavy metal toxicity. Um, so, Linnell, I'm so glad that you got diagnosed. You ordered Detoxment and you started it. Okie doke. So keep me posted. And make sure that you're doing all the detox remedies, right? The salt baths, the steams, colon hydrotherapy, because if you're doing anything to push heavy metals out of you into your lymphatic system, then you want to get those truly out of your system. Um, Otherwise, it can lead to more inflammation. I have had clients on heavy metal regimens and they ended up without detox, without colon hydrotherapy. They looked 10 years older 1 year later. It was just something that I noticed over and over and over again. And the clients I was able to see for colon hydrotherapy, we were able to keep the toxins moving. Um, because it was crazy the amount of aging I saw from doing really intense detox protocols without it. Yeah, without colon hydrotherapy. So it's an important because you really want to keep those metals moving out of you as you're dislodging them. You're welcome to send me a DM, Linnell, and we'll talk about it. 5 minutes left. Please check out the video that I dropped last night and keep an eye on the one I'm going to drop tonight. We're on the diverticulitis path this week. If you don't have my diverticulitis diet, you'll find it on my website, cleansingforenergy.com. If you have a question, you can send it to me in a DM. We will be excited to see you all next week. PJ Party, thank you. Love to you. Love to everybody. Linnell, big hugs and love to you. I'm thrilled that you got diagnosed. It's going to make a huge difference. And Sending you tons and tons of love. And thank you so much, Mary. Love you, Nicole. Always thank you for being here and holding up the ship so elegantly as you always do. Hello, Lamont. If you are just jumping on and we are just jumping off, then oh my gosh, I love that. I love the clover. Thank you. A 4-leaf clover. That's really special. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you, thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you. Um, Trish, you're so welcome. Thank you to everybody here. If you have a question, send it to me in a DM. If you can, sign up for a coaching call. I'll get you in as soon as I can. And let's create a program for you to heal as fast as possible. If you're dealing with your diverticulitis, watch my videos. I'm teach you everything. Just remember that healing is possible no matter what anybody tells you. And that is what Nicole and I are here to share. And we are so happy to be here. And we will be here next Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sandy, nice to have you. And if you are looking for amazing recipes, products, if you're in a food rut, go check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page with the amazing recipes. Foods you did not think that you could eat again. Nicole will share with you a new way to eat them. Delicious recipes, so wonderful. Lamont, thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for your great questions. Thanks for everything. For those of you who are dealing with diverticulitis, if you are newly diagnosed, welcome to my page. Be sure to get the diverticulitis diet. Leave me a DM. I'll send it to you. Watch the videos I'm going to have this week. I'm going to be walking you through how to heal, answering questions so that you don't fall down a rabbit hole, and take even more time to get through this. If you are having acute pain where you feel those pains in your side and you have a fever, that's really important to see your doctor or go to urgent care. Renee, you've been making ginger and clove tea, helping with your digestion. We love ginger and cloves. Cloves are wonderful and ginger as well. So great. I'm so glad. It is super helpful for digestion, great for nausea as well. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. I super appreciate that. Um, uh, uh, I was talking to another client this week whose clove was kind of her secret for really reducing her pain. And it's interesting. I remember last year when I had a tooth out, even the dentist recommended clove oil to help heal my gum. So excited to thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions about healing, don't hello about how to heal, then you can leave them in a direct message for me. They pack it with cloves. Exactly. That's what my oral surgeon was talking about. He was talking about clove oil, which I have. And I love that. I loved about him knowing all the natural ways to reduce pain and inflammation in your mouth. So clove and clove oil is incredible. But yeah, they pack it with cloves. And it's such a great way to reduce pain in your mouth and also to help your digestion. So thank you for sharing that wonderful tea formula. And if you are switching from um, you're not just a hat rack. Oh my gosh, that's such a funny saying. Um, and you're you're anything but that, but you are my heart. And thank you so much for being here, Nicole. Thanks for showing up every week, and thanks for all the everything that you add. And thank you for our Happy Gut Tribe page. Can never thank you enough for that. It's so wonderful to see people enjoying the information there and trying out your recipes and doing something so that they just don't feel like they're in a rut because they have an inflamed gut or they're dealing with an inflammatory gut issue. And that's, it's just wonderful to feel like that you get to have your favorite foods. I know I'm super excited for Deborah to share it. I think she should be. I signed off on it yesterday. Thank you. I'm receiving your Reiki. Oh my gosh, you must have known my back went out 10 days ago, and I'm really appreciating your Reiki. I'm doing much better, but I do have ice on. So I will, uh, I will take your Reiki. Okay, everybody. Nicole and I are sending you tons and tons of love, and we will see you next week. If you have any questions, please leave them here. Stay tuned for my videos.